Well, a couple quick stories and we'll call it a night.
All right.
A Florida woman is being accused of zipping up her boyfriend into a suitcase and leaving him to die.
No, that's funny, but it is.
Stupid. I mean, it just brings so many questions to mind. It's like, first of all, how did you get your boyfriend to get inside of a suitcase to begin with?
No kidding. And how tough and rugged is a suitcase that you couldn't kick your way out of it or stretch your way out of it or something?
Who knows? All right. Well, Sarah Boone, 42, was arrested on charges of second-degree murder.
It was murder.
On Tuesday, in the death of her boyfriend, George Torres Jr.
White guy?
Exactly. I'm just going to throw a caution to the wind and ask Chris Aiken in his infinite wisdom, where do you think this took place?
Where do I think? Not in America.
No, it happened here in the U.S. Where in the U.S. do you think this? Of course, Florida.
Of course, it's Florida.
The Winter Park, Florida woman,
of course,
called police on Monday afternoon after finding her boyfriend dead in a zipped up suitcase.
He didn't get out.
No.
For some reason.
She said that she zipped him up in a suitcase during the game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
Apparently he was 6 years old, her boyfriend. And went to bed without realizing he was still in the luggage.
He's good. I don't know, but he's really good at this game.
I couldn't find him anywhere, and he never came to bed.
I just assumed he was waiting me out, so I went to bed.
But police later saw videos on her phone showing her taunting him for cheating on her as he struggled to get out of the suitcase.
Jesus Christ, what is she doing? Hitting the suitcase with a bat?
And well, how in the hell did she get him to go into a suitcase to begin with? And how big is this suitcase?
Yeah, well, that's my question. How big is the suitcase?
Yeah, well, how is he a little person? Is she dating Wee Man or something?
Wee Man. My God.
Well, he'd be about the right height, especially if she like cunnilingus.
Where did this story come from? Jesus Christ.
Sarah Boone, 42, claimed that George Torres Jr.'s death was the result of a hide-and-seek game gone wrong.
Yeah, really wrong.
But police decided to arrest her after seeing two troubling videos on her phone showing Boone taunting Torres as he struggled to get out of the luggage. According to the arrest affidavit written by Detective Chelsea Conley, which was reviewed by the Orlando Sentinel, Boone said she and her boyfriend spent Sunday evening sharing a bottle of Chardonnay while painting and doing puzzles. Boy, that sounds like an exciting Sunday evening together.
Now, remember those people that we were talking about earlier that they've just given up and they settle for fucking each other?
Let's do some painting and put some puzzles together on this Sunday night before you have to go to work on Monday. Or not.
This is the lifestyle I was talking about.
Or not go to work, because I'm going to zip you in a suitcase and kill your ass.
But isn't this the lifestyle? They have nothing going on in their life, so what do? Drink wine and do puzzles. What a fucking exciting existence that is.
Later in the evening, they started playing hide and seek. Now, this is a 42-year-old woman. Playing hide and seek?
That was after she whooped his ass and ducked that goose.
He lost at Twister, so she says, well, it's my turn to pick a game.
Couldn't figure out how to do musical chairs with no chairs.
or just two people.
The fuck?
At which point they thought it would be funny for Boone to zip Torres up in a blue suitcase.
Yeah,
Hey,
hilarious.
you know what would be funny? If you got in this suitcase and I zipped you up in it. That would be the greatest, funniest thing ever.
That will be hysterical. Let me get my phone.
In all reality, though, think about this. This is two adults. I'm assuming this Torres guy was an adult.
I guess.
And she's 42. And there's...
Fucking Phil. God damn it.
He's so fast.
That's hilarious.
He's absolutely fast.
That's fucking the best.
Oh, man. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
So
First of all, there was no game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
She got him drunk, knocked him out, and jammed him in this fucking thing.
Well, again, how big is this suitcase and how small was this man?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You would have to be under 5 foot to fit in a regular suitcase.
Well, what's the biggest suitcase they make?
I don't know.
I mean, is it a what do you call it? A garment bag, or is it a suitcase?
If it was a garment bag, he'd be able to tear his way out of it.
You would think so, yeah.
I don't know. He's real flexible.
Boone initially told police that she left the zipper slightly unzipped and that two of Torres's fingers could get through. She said she wandered off to bed. Wandered off? How big is this apartment? Figuring that Torres had gotten out of the suitcase by himself and followed her to bed later.
I guess she couldn't hear the screams coming out of the suitcase.
The next morning, she told police that she woke up to several calls but ignored them, thinking they were from her ex-husband. She finally woke up around 11 a.m. How late did she go to bed?
No kidding.
And figured Torres was just downstairs job hunting.
Job hunting?
It was job hunting.
As what, a baggage inspector for American Airlines?
He was applying for that open position for the TSA.
Exactly. I'm gonna find the bombs from the inside.
Right. And when she finally went downstairs, she couldn't find him. And then she realized he might still be in the suitcase.
Oh, right.
Which turned out to be true.
Yeah, he sure was dead.
By the time she opened the suitcase, Torres was unresponsive and not breathing. She didn't call authorities immediately, but instead called her ex-husband to come over first.
Hey, come on over. I got something to show you.
Hey, I zipped this guy up in a suitcase and he's not breathing. You want to come over here and check this out for me real quick before I call the police?
You know a good place I could throw out an empty suitcase? No reason.
That's
Man, this fucker's heavy.
Yeah. That's what a really good ex is somebody who will help you move a body.
That's right.
When
like
he got
Sopranos, when Christopher took the suitcase and just threw it in the fucking marsh.
Yeah. When he got there, he told her to call 911. Conley writes, Torres was pronounced dead by paramedics shortly after around 1 p.m. So she got up at 11 and it's 1, so it's been 2 hours?
Hours.
Yeah.
2 more hours.
The affidavit noted that there were long fingernail scratches on Torres's upper back and neck, and he had a busted lip, and that there were bruises on his shoulder, skull, and forehead consistent with blunt force trauma. It didn't say the precise cause of death.
So she knocked him out and jammed him in this thing.
Well, something like that. Boone gave police the consent to look through her phone, and they found 2 videos on it showing Torres struggling to get out of the suitcase, according to the affidavit.
Well, then why the fuck did she let him look at her phone? Oh, I forgot those were there from last night.
Right. Look at that video Demon put in the chat room.
It's George Gomez trying to get the fuck away. It's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right. In the first video, Torres is heard yelling Boone's name and trying to get out of the suitcase while she laughs. Yeah, that's what you do when you choke me. You should probably shut the fuck up, Boone said in the video, according to Conley. That's on you.
No, let me out of here. Let me out of here.
That's on you. That's what I feel like when you cheat on me.
I'm sorry, baby. I won't do it again. Just let me out of here.
Well, here's the line that you need to reenact.
All right.
I can't fucking breathe. Seriously, Torres said, according to the affidavit.
I can't fucking breathe. Seriously. Let me out of here.
The second video shows Torres crying out and struggling to get out of the suitcase from a different position. During a second interview with investigators, Boone was confronted with the videos and couldn't even get halfway through watching one of them, according to the affidavit. She said she doesn't remember recording the videos and admitted that they looked bad.
Yeah, you think? Not as bad as his dead corpse in the fucking suitcase, though.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Boone said she couldn't say why she went to bed without freeing him from the bag. She then contradicted her original statement that she wasn't intoxicated and began to blame the consumption of alcohol. Boone is currently behind being held without bond at the Orange County Jail. If convicted, she faces the possibility of spending the rest of her life in prison.
Which is still about 10 feet by 5.5 feet more than she sentenced him to.
Exactly.
Jesus.
How in the hell did he get in there to begin with?
I have no idea.
How did that happen?
Maybe she was just trying to send him to Ozzy Ace with that virus.
Ugh.
What a story.
I know.
Holy smokes.
That'd be a great story to cap the night.
Yeah, works for me. Wow. Holy cow.
I'm
just
trying to figure out how that even happened.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's just ridiculous.
Oh, well, that's going to wrap up another show.
There we go. We're done.
You'll be here next week to entertain the kids. I will be out in the southern states, Biloxi, Mississippi, El Paso, Texas, and Midland, Texas, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with Dawkins. So Chris and friends will entertain you in my absence.
Yeah, it'll be me and John, I'm pretty sure.
All right. All right, well, that's going to do it. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in and been a part of the show and the cool emails and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to leave you with a song being requested by Tom Piltori. I believe that's how you say his last name. And I think it's a very appropriate song given the nature of that last story.
Okay.
So we're going to get out of here. We're going to leave you with some Vinnie Vincent Invasion from the All Systems Go release.
All right.
With Love Kills.
Nice.
So until next Saturday night, this is Neely along with my very good friend
Chris Aiken.
And we're gone.
I can eat.